ozabo me yazaye na budget meka oye production bias. It's a production bias oye budget bia ni butain na de ozibezi juma na ozabo Ghana mano onyeza brofum your friend consumption itum eye budget nhihye de mizibezi sikara mizibezi zara keke na 8 years ago most of the budgets are abandoned on present zebo man or yes zebo man or your consumption bias onyeza otum odi yempuntu juma ezebo man Ghana na mom yenziara yembobose yenziara na ehwe no nesasu nti biakra oman yakechi na ozi atwanya ncham zebranyen na sa yanhwe na yensu anokwa na oba ho yen pa ye military amida ya friend security and emergencies yakechi nzama howa hen asodafo military police fire service immigration aziwo hia wada sunoman Ghana akazin nyaza oho nti abani ayende sadam not that 2026 afie ye babokomi yaza obaboto infiu za your friend aeroplane dam ehia na oni nam human oza mayan asodafo na wetum oza boman ya hoban security yaza no hia na wo nhihye no ye wo na wo hwe internal security ye wo na wo hwe external Ghana Armed Forces one jumezi obotwe de nkrofu dombilin fi amanaze mba mbotonhye omanozo na one jumezi wo hia kazipi bi or friend and military helicopters planes na patrol vessels intabana ya adwena fi jayo kwa keshemi oboto 2 offshore patrol vessels za navy for no wodi yedmo opodo no wobo yene pon ama atanto bi peda wofi ofansu do obatoshe omano da yetumi yegina honano ye won sa wo hwewum de bia won na wo wonso won here bicycle za won helicopters in a plane into John Mahama no Pokwajiman aban papa aban also about 4 helicopters na 2 aircraft zama offended oman Ghana and your military nkotin fire service je shishu risi na pempin genis isayaze and yet any personnel or Ghana fire yawo but am pemp akaza wonya was akko etia janibin you want about 100 new fire trucks other equipment na ya dabwa abo yamman na hoban na oya no kwando pepe oda ye bonse meze ma abani na oya mhupo de nkofi bi wo Ghana ha wo kasetia hihye pa otedam meno za NDC yezin de oda timemofo no yeze pressure ye to pressure ye Ghana mampanyin de budget ya ozegu nkata de nsem ozegu nkata de obezidu no waye because I feel the name na dem budget sunko awaye binsi de sorry ya oma ya say yo say ye di ahozen a show kata mampanyin chidon ya because oye na 2019 oye budget na wotwa 2.7 billion Ghanaians that was called military or defense budget 2.27 billion okwari se mana plane bazaar oma minim 2024 na aban etwa 4.89 billion Ghanaians also call defense budget yehu ni dem sikin na noma little was spent on retooling the Ghana Armed Forces. So it tells you that for the past 8 years, they needed retooling in Zama military. When you order your Jumano, you have now so you chase to Parliament. G2 the one physical but yehu dwumezi pochi a wozizi nti otwa de yesesa na yenye new leadership no yehwe de akazin yeboto yazama yen military for more than yejuma nti dem budget yekoto toto dem nzebe na za abahwe oyehu kakra yin de yekesesese e pass nti odo mampanyi twanama na okototo dem nzemezeba na wo kapa also mampanyi obabe the plane helicopters no keka hono oma
over the plane in terms of a position of the time they say it
mabado send no ye no kwade John Dramani Maham no pokwa adwuma wo ba the plane na wo kwakotem because plane dey nyaza wa Yesu a on the shelf akwa na kwakoto you need to praise another and it will take 3 to 4 years for you for these equipment plane aba omampenzu work in 3 years nti nyaza ono ba the plane mo but oye e Japan odwin hwakanti sempempen akazin niwa ose anu obotu anaman na wakwakwata ba hwe president Nana Dankwa Akufo na MPP aho Ghana na woye oho mo man Ghana MPP ye Ghana ye na ho because I know quite bro or rent plane ye kaseti ye no bro man pina Akufo o cheta plane o go we win also ko London France ye kaseti ye no but okodara or rent plane no bro ye do to tufom na shaka tude ye kuntie no but okodara otutufom in the opposition wa also oyen these the nyama kwanma one quarter plane one famba o ma oyen no kwara de ye kaseti nti Zosafatan aye
na ba ncho ka say ana wa gata
ye ka say ti the rent
it with campaign with their campaign na now the bugo wim since I comment be am yesterday or place order 3 to 4 years and son was abaka into the same thing that the time so MB before so no go place order but to say ti am as into number
ehyan ye botto play na ba e ka say ti na nchede men because at the time of Mampen and now the rent plane or go with human na Falcon is it threatened not Oyejuma na Ghana presidential jet intina yen task there or man presidential jet no ye airworthy at the time on say now the best one our current private jet on ye case it but ye kan anachin as wasn't okodu rent plane no
this is other energy abent president so
ye be say ye kase say o man your presidential jet ana assembly send impempen ye kase from 7 January ye ba bam assembly send o man plane o ye adwuma o man ni presidential jet yan military one helicopters in ase but 8 years ago na your presidential jet or yejuma na so omampen current plane on ye kase tie ntim pimpin ye kase an argument in the NDC kase tie renting of private jet inti in then omani here planes am ye gota na oh dey kokoto ye kase tie national cathedral but omampen Akufo Kodaro to tufom was in $97 million or to tufom you can say renting a private jet or Kodaro or rent a private jet. Into no opposition. We want them to be responsible opposition. And they should criticize us. But one day they know you know, workers sitting in Chade za Ghanaian taxpayers or said there one. Yaza abanetris kayokoto aban papa. This is responsible leadership. The fact that Womba workers setio wolusunu nchede men si dane one. The fact that we boss or comments no nchede men baby adachi hoziniti bottle. Ejapaze efwa womba za ohia won za workanite na yebo one. Na zo safa tanzo won dachi nzo eyazema one. Mpempe wakade ye hie plane anonka kwa ye tie one. Banye ejapa na yin zo safa tama ya namba nti yes o mani hie plane bokwa akota mo. Sent all the to plane ma. Ya kese ye fa bibi battle tanks in military. Battle tanks are Ghana Air Force military wo be yen da ozo ko ground akwa ma oman Ghana satanfu to shomanoda oye zero oma omeso ya baze zero oman nibi ana sika ni nyenye ezigbo to ana na da sika so again Ghana Air Force total aircraft including transport and utility helicopters oma ebosha Navy eko takrada owo ekosisuara waye fundaka na osisuo na holidays na azeno nkofu kokohwe but there went to no fon kokuma omaneze oho oma it's na sidama deminti otwa there ye nhihye yes yenya kaze fofo ye wo kasa 295 plane oman na ye wo 2 a tamale ye wo gas Z9 nso oye 4 bon water crade ne wo Diamond 42 helicopter nso oye baza ye wo MI171SH nso oye 4 ne wo Falcon 9 executive and presidential jet in total no kekeboma na 14 aircraft na ye wo mu ma hin no ye kese oye djuma but mu mo history ebonu the MI17 BV ye turned 2004 from 2004 to now oma ebonu the plane now was in here then ukufoma anompo yeteta o crash wo edukro Boki Côte d'Ivoire plane nu e crash mo fi woni atodwa ahema na ye replace ano JJ Rawlings in terms of retooling Ghana Armed Forces Oto Gulf Stream 3-1 Ozimanyan Augusta Bell 412 nso tebien Augusta Bell 1092 in Albatross jet fighters nso Oto 16 ezibo oman Ghana yewo visit there K8 fighter jet 2017 ebosha amampanyin fa wabano twanamon retooling Ghana Armed Forces but mbero kwano o se no that means the money oye free no wana wase
right
and him after 20 years ago ya thought yes a replace one ya here for the past 8 years ya sure Accra in Pemping Ghana Armed Forces the military is helpless so ye external aggression ubotashenda ye nyina ebe ya mobo into otwa de ye twanamanpa na nye new machines ye retool Ghana the military for the benefit mutual benefit of all Ghanaians into the budget so ye production bias no seeks to retool the Ghana Armed Forces for that matter the military and I think it's a step in the right direction we are going to get benefit for our sikebiara say buso so taxes so say good for dollars gold board this ready kwakota we feel that it's worth the value or the bonsim there's John Dramani Mahama
for education minister Ben say education minister no need be concern press conference to explain in Zama yempiti neighbor yama oil Casford etuna aben nese metuma phone nti MC Aben if you can help us to get that voice education minister honorable Haruna Idrisu actually some the chance some chofo so start the 100 teachers recruitment and all more than if you to me why nti yanko share mbra
TVET and COVET. Very distinguished ladies and gentlemen of the media. My pleasure and honor to welcome you to this important press briefing. It is to explain to the Ghanaian public through you the 2026 budget statement and financial policy and allocations to the Ministry of Education in our collective quest to support President Mahama in his research agenda on education, to expand and provide access to quality, equitable, inclusive education. The coincidence this afternoon is that we have been meeting as a ministry in the last 2 days with all our heads of agencies in a manner that we will reflect to deepen collaboration and partnership as we deliver on our mandate as a ministry, and to remind heads of institutions and agencies of your obligation to work together to provide for the quality, inclusive, equitable education. So I recognize Chief Executive Student Loan Trust. I recognize Director of Policy at the Ministry. And then to remind us that in the NDC manifesto, which won the elections for President Mahama in 2024, there are 107 distinct commitments in the manifesto relating to education. And these commitments are not just mere promises, but a social contract we have signed on with the people of Ghana. Therefore, we owe accountability to the Ghanaian people. I've always maintained and insisted that the sovereign is the people of Ghana, and they are the source of power, and it's for them into whom we exercise power. So we need to improve our delivery and performance. And I would like to highlight more importantly that going forward, all the manifesto commitments will be refined into performance agreements for all of you who are heads of institutions, so that will be measured decision making. And therefore, all the manifesto commitment will be refined into performance agreement. This will be signed between myself, ministers, heads of agencies. That will represent a significant shift of our intention to ensure and guarantee accountability to the Ghanaian people. Then, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I've had the privilege to engage heads of agencies under the ministry, as I have indicated. And today, you are aware that on Thursday, 13 November 2025, the Honorable Minister for Finance, the Honorable Atuforsen, on behalf of His Excellency the President of Ghana, and in accordance with
Right, yeah, guess what? Him chef of human do honorable Harry Drusu. I bet you it's a Mexican Ghana Education Service on Saka Honesi. Into Obofa chef for 6,100. I feel a baby sim. Yeah, some part of Mezema, a church final as part of political gimmick. Them I attack and autumn.
Your ma, Abani Adahena Commodore Pa. No, the NDC party is now Commodore Pa there. You will promote education. We believe in quality education, not quantitative education. Here, you have called the Yabayan Shishaya, Adusiano, Nusun, and the Pada school Akake. Nemo Befu school, na Ikitangimize. Befu school, na in Jumaye. Befu school, na Urban for so is Oman Ghana na Ebusia idem. Na in crossing na OMAR wonyi teachers. Nkrum P Wagana Hana wonyi achachafo. Even the peri-urban areas no kra OMAR ebokon na teachers kra endorse wo ho. Na ana yen education institutions also da who train teachers. Nkofo wo tertiary institutions that will pursue educational programs are when you mizia was a traze. Na abanze say provide learning resources, textbooks, one child, one laptop, tablet. Na teachers nyuwa isi school adan na cheche nyuwa na bazinaye. What's the essence of putting up classrooms, dormitories, but without teachers to facilitate teaching and learning. Why the call or tertiary level, you train the human resource teachers. I will go over your programs, educational courses, blah blah blah. Now what about wana kwenja info one day one call na yimzina wenyano one phone nkezi juma. Nisa so na abeni 2026 budgeting. Well, that should offer 6,100 teachers. Vacancies ahowa our educational sector no. You 2 million fill na mafaman enya woko school when you are cheerful now we facilitate learning. Teachers facilitate learning, and it classroom is wo na say the mafama kokogum na cheche nyua addition into monkodo addition into monkodo nti we want to fill the vacancies our yan omanum na ibiem yeshebo the yamama nkofo adwuma in all the sectors. And one of the sectors if you able to yam Ghana for in your education sector. So that campaign promise there will give Ghanaians work, Ghanaians job to do. Ibina one of the avenues education. 2026 budget papa wabano 6,000 plus teachers will be given the opportunity. Yeah, say the portal is about to be opened also. Uncle Fusha Sawa prior wash him the Ubenya Akwenja na Wakwakosun one man Ghana. Na oya asamda on here by word of mouth. O send the Omar if your budget here allocations are ban iron. Semezu Foma Ochedampa abandonable for 6,000 plus teachers. About the 33.3 billion Ghana cedis is allocated for the Ministry of Education's general programs. Aban 33.3 billion. Out of that, 9.9 billion Ghana cedis is going to the GET fund. And apart from abandoning for teachers, I say the schools and the trees. Adana don't make this na what shall say when you or the true GET fund now. I know so. Responsibility is to provide the infrastructure needs of education, which is called to them funding. In center the President Akufo is get funding case for over 20 years. It is keep be a YouTube get funding no. We discuss into oko. Ntama but the as all cannot hear Senkoye and MPP when going over ya. What's your topics known to there open? No call batch get funding out the our one. It be as in was here Ghana. But up here the need for this government to give the GET fund a seed money. So we too will provide infrastructure facilities in Ghana. Then 4.2 billion for secondary education. A secondary school level. Abane Cheska no sozo kowa. Be a to teachers over for new teachers naze ako. We want to aside doing our why the double track? Double track more for green yellow because teachers in those were abandoned to one for teachers be apart from there. So teachers in Usa
that's why double tracking.
Oh yeah, one corporate my former now does. Into my former doors, students in the doors, no, Hoda church phones one so doors. Into a co-breaker, not the same teachers above B Fuzu. Into President Mahama, sorry, HR 1.1 billion to do away with the double track. In teachers, kind of what you train at one, it's an indication that abandoning. So you double track if you are. So then your extra teachers are from your book school at the same time. The one teacher cannot teach green, gold, yellow. It's not possible. You see, obey double track 1.1 billion. And then 573 million for no fee stress program. No fees. My former work for university. Afi last year, abandoned year. One of the next 2025-6 academic year, Aban each of 573 million Ghana cedis for to pay their fees, and then 25 million for free tertiary education for persons with disability. Into all found for the Umber now one now by nature, where's the damn also? Awesome, more into your school fees, whether you are the secondary school, tertiary level, no, abandonance or better than, or there only a church so far, or better than coffee in into all for one or two. And then, Omar Moya then the abandonance got 3.3 billion Ghana cedis to print textbooks. Omar President, to print what? Textbooks, buy desks, chairs, school buses. My school and Casibia will go. Oma when you buses, when you buses for 8 years, school in your bus. Into abundance, you make sure you come in the bottle, maybe in Kungwa, the metal mono decks. Now, my talk, car, my ponazi, Mizama farmer. Into a budget now. I what there obey or Oziane Horn obey if you another wa brand as on your budget, ye basis caracaka, ye bizarre budget snap a door by Juma. In see a buffon for 6,100. It's a good news. It's a good news. When I what's new 8 years, 1 year Juma, November, you mira. The moon coffee and president, former president of Phone Jumami. Teachers sending answer or call strike here. Why you Juma 10, 12, 15 meant when you want to say. Batches about Zayet in the one back pain abanature is armor. Abanature is armor. Which or sounds above a church for a fofo, no a babobwa, because education is the bedrock of every nation or economy. To education from about there, put to bear them, Beckage, Sankasa. And so there, yes, enough was the Kokesh education. Now, NDC, yeah, party beer, what the education to the no say, but Tumpna, Nina, Umusiado. Umusian, to books say, the teacher who's the driver, right, who's supposed to facilitate teaching and learning, no, sir, and for now, apart from teaching crowd kono eba nizama na cheche no here are no conditions of service, right? No so abani also basically adan bangles is ama yen acheche fa that answer make the woman yen fa president to President Mahamado the damba geti obesi na we implement o ma so implementer yen yan wo boto yen no on ye bibia ogu pepa keke ya hihya won ka tado because Ghana no obana yin hihya yimizi won ka tada o ma ye yaze pa o yen fa yimizi ngun ka tada ye yaze no mo yimizi yen ba mayin wo fom nze e na wa yaza na ni no ofi amenawo o sende yen leaders no yen hye won man kada yen disi hu nti abanu ngaman wa kantinan yangasa yen bon yen aban lechi de dam jumezizi yen hwe de 2026 wo ba ya mayen also wo ya mayen na 2028 agwa mayen messi e yo mani bia yen fa yimizi ngun katade ya yaze yen kan wo fom ze na wa ya asam na 2026 ya me mo mpayen de afid yezi yimizi bo kofom akaye adwuma no ogina awo ohwen na ame ya no do ye bo hwe yen mpanyfu na ye twa taxes wozi yemizin kokwaje bosa na aze no scanner bano ese me baye abcd yeah kwasi ye shoma waya yanso ye ho boton ye
shoma waya yanso ye boton da me na waya ka so do to ka mbe so ko papa nti yentu ntele ko hwe aya here regional minister western region first in declare war gam say aya na iso wejai aya na wo akofum aya na miketaba gbana numas for when you be me say are you sure that you put me na dey yakub because Asha Sacha still you just come about West Kra. So what's your input about that?
Me case me there we declare the mining area security zone. So security zone na in the 9 months soldiers na zokwa na galamse yesi on risi. They have sophisticated weapons. In fact, weapons we acquire manankasa ni asodafo in Yibi. By there we are tackling or approaching this environmental terrorists with kid gloves. A time you full hard on them. Full hard on them. Omampenu sabi wangu tina pede kwa heaven. Pesa mama wangu tina pede kwa heaven. Yenye pede kwa heaven. Nti says eja akoma ena akoma is but fight them in kofia obezi uzunkwen. Nti me fi there yen declare full war. Ekotobi wo wonsu. Come do or say as he's a murderer. He's a murderer. He's murdering you. So once you see a murderer, you should kill the murderer. You should kill the murderer. Intimate there. In Kekotuana, Kayabon to boom, boom, boom.
Until Yama, ya some catcher, ye ba, biba, mamma, ye ba, mumu, tunina. Politics come as into me, them and the baking.
Yeah, well, or alliances. While quiet, look at alliances of the year, Juma. I think those people, we know where they operate.
Yeah.
Yes, there are more alliances there. Or manam alliances there called Revan Cobrado. With a bring Kakumudu called Kaya mining or. And the choir. Obo man climate change obo any climate urban ya mobilize is the unconquered self kwano. That's the difference. Into one hour on two now baby on some fertile won't say as another. What do you come one? What do you kumkum one? Because one activities in or kumkumian. One activities in all my young mofamba when where's the dump? And they are murderers. Into why do you play with devil? How can you dine with the devil and think that you have your life back or you be safe? So I think we need to go hard on illegal miners and galamseyers. And yen ahemfo who are the custodian of our lands. Mingens the warboyan. Oma muntuma monsor monko ekitechi commander ma mifioba mukromo. Asasi bi da mukwe kesi dano ho. Me fake kitechi commander. But muntum so da me kitechi commander yinti asaso de he mezedani kwe kesi do. Asasi bia wo wura. Kwa bia wo wura. Nti oyem ho pa de dem dwumezi wo kodo wo ibi kromo karo kwano ho na dwumezi no kodo no bia nso ho no do. The compromisation no I too much. It's just too much. Nkofa wo hye sumaze wo boa ma illegal mining na nsu sell na nsase sell okodo no. Oma it unfathomable. Etwa intase don him on him it wa sase do at the sell okodo no subject utimenufo no wo yeye no kakra wo zima wonti nsunsunze nti abano ye na afamize but ye be here yen